For those who regularly doom scroll through TikTok because they have nothing to do, in 9 times out of 10, the TikTok algorithm has shown them a video of this guy.
He needs some milk.
He calls himself William Last KRM. He is a digital comedian from the southern African country of Botswana, which is famous for its shiny diamonds, desert, and wildlife. For the past 6 years, William has been taking over African TikTok by storm. His videos that are usually not more than a minute long average between 1 million to 20 million views and sometimes quadruple that. This massive viewership has made William the second most followed African comedian on TikTok. The number one spot remains to be Kabilane. Across all his socials, William has a combined following of over 52 million followers. The guy is so big that his following is 25 times larger than the population of his country. And when you take time to watch his videos, you can see why. His creativity, his facial expressions, the background sounds, he syncs them together to create videos that are relatable and super funny. And they also help people to calm down their minds when stressed by the daily hurdles of life. For most people who have seen William, they only know the goofy side of him, but very few know about the real life side of him that he expresses through his music, where he talks about the unconditional love he has for his 2 daughters, and his mom, and bro, his success stories, and also the negatives, where he talks about depression, haters, relationship struggles, the challenges of fame, and even contemplating suicide. This makes William a paradox, because he possesses contradictory traits that seem impossible to coexist within him. This is the true story of William Last KRM.
It's the William to the last.
Ninizela muninizela. Siteleta kwa papa. Skacha makasaka kwa papa.
William Last KRM, whose real name is Bofelo William Molebatsi, was born on March 7, 1998 in the hilly village of Mochudi in Botswana, which is a 48 minutes drive from the capital, Gaborone. He grew up in a family of 6. His dad and mom raised him together with his 3 siblings, 2 elder brothers and his little sister respectively. As a kid, William was the quiet, skinny, shy boy and clown of the class. Because of this, he became a prime target for bullies. People made fun of William's freckles, these brown spots on his skin that are caused by increased production of melanin. The bullying lowered his self-esteem that made him feel alienated. As a way of coping with the gaslighting, William found a haven in the school drama club. At that place, it's where he came to life. Young Willie was able to express his God-given comedic and artistic gifts without fear of judgment. This helped him build his confidence that had been crushed by the bullying.
Because even back at school, go at school, there's drama clubs here also at schools, yeah? I was in a drama club. The reason why I joined it was I was because I was always insecure about my appearance, you understand, my face and my body, to be precise. And me joining the drama club, I was like, let me, because I didn't have confidence then. I was like, let me try and build my confidence. And then the confidence came out. You understand? I mean, let them laugh. You understand? So drama got the confidence out of me. Like, it was always been there, but it just needed just one thing, and that was the drama club. And even the coach who was coaching us, like, he understood, and he always used me for his place. And me coming out of social media also, I was like,
For a lot of William's fans, you will find them at the comment section of his videos asking what KRM means. The initials stand for Kaofela Rema Pantsula, translated to English as "we are all Pantsulas," meaning quote-unquote urban thugs. It is a Setswana phrase that William created for his rap group of 3 when he was in high school, which he would later use it as a part of his artistic name.
People know me by William Last KRM. So what happened is that last on the William Last, it's my name translated to English.
Yeah, but
William Last. And then the KRM it stands for Kaufela Ramapanto.
Yeah.
It's just a group I started back in high school. We were 3 guys, nere rapa kumulif. So
Kumuchu.
yeah. So that's just it. William Last KRM Mumutseterepa Tasa,
Yeah.
You can see the wordings of the phrase written on the board in this picture of him when he was a high school student. After completing high school in 2016, William failed to meet the requirements for a government university scholarship. Because he had no job and was left at home with nothing to do, William resolved to do what he knew best, making music and making people laugh. He started to upload his music and comedy skits on Facebook and IG in 2017. By then, TikTok, formerly known as Douyin, had been launched in China the previous year and wasn't available to the rest of the world until August 2018. When you watch William's early videos and compare them to his present ones, you can really see the growth in quality and creativity. William started off by doing both music and comedy at the same time. But as time passed by, his comedy overtook his music tenfold. People were recognizing him more because of his funny skits that involved imitating Botswanan parents and pastors, and everything to do with Botswanan culture. By 2018, William was being invited to local TV stations to share his story to Botswanans and how he got into digital comedy. By this time, Willie was only 20 years old. His popularity was mainly in Botswana and a little bit in SA. But as time went on, he started to get more attention from South Africans. SA celebrities like Paul Tuzi and the late rapper Double HP were posting some of William's skits and memes on their socials, which helped expose William to an audience far larger than his home country.
It was back in 2018. You know, I started doing this comedy thing in 2017.
Oh, nice.
But in 2018, Pearl Tusi, yeah.
Oh,
and
Pearl, oh, wow.
The yellow bone lady.
Yeah,
She posted me,
Queen
but it was
Soul,
just a meme.
Yeah.
And then Double HP, before he passed away, he once posted me also.
ways.
Yeah, bruh.
Wow,
And then, yeah.
Along with the exposure, also came the brand partnerships. This is where William got the money to get better equipment and make quality videos. 2018 was also the year he got on YouTube to monetize his content. Despite doing well in comedy, William was still pushing his music. This was the side that he got to show people the real life side of him. In 2019, William did the Am I That Ugly music tour in SA. He sold out tickets in SA campuses and towns in Northwest Province. In 2020, during the COVID lockdown, that is when TikTok started to gain worldwide popularity, because most people were indoors and had nothing much to do. It is the same time that people like Kabilem became super famous on the app, because people liked his unique hand gestures and silent comedy. William didn't join the app until 2 years after COVID. Since he posted his first video on the app in January of 2022, William's growth skyrocketed over the next 4 years to become the second most followed African TikTok comedian. His most viewed video on the app has over 271 million views and over 15.1 million likes. This new continental and worldwide fame have exposed William to an audience that he never thought he would ever reach.
Who's in the top for your analytics? Who's there? Like which country?
It's United Kingdom. It's England.
Wow.
It's Brazil.
Wow.
Which other country? Starts with an I. Indonesia.
Indonesia.
Yeah.
Gosh.
I think India. Yeah, in India. Also.
So you really have that global status in
Yeah,
terms
'cause
of
I
like
think-
your global reach.
Because I think my content is relatable. I don't really speak much on my videos, because I think silence is key for me. Yeah.
As a person from Kenya, I discovered Willie I think around 2023-2024, and fair to say, this guy's content is very hilarious, no cap at all. Like, there is this video that he posted on January that has over 80 million views. The context is that he is on a date with his woman, and then a female waiter comes to check whether they need anything. Then the waiter turns around, exposing her nyash to William's face, leading William into temptation. He does not into temptation.
Hola, até questions that all of the university no na ko e je mo pro no.
So, behind the silly and wacky side of William that we see on TikTok, there is the real human side of him. Throughout the years, William has been using his music to talk to his fan base about his ups and downs. If you go to YouTube and listen to some of his songs, you will hear him talking about how his faith in Christ, his mom, his brother, and his workmates have been very important in his life. In his song called I Am Still Here, William talks about how God is the foundation of his success. He also talks about the hate that he gets from his past fake friends because they are jealous of his success, and also how his loved ones were there for him when he was going through depression and even contemplating suicide because of the pressures of fame. In another single called A Song for Papa, William talks about the broken relationship he had with his father at some point in his life and the efforts he made to mend the relationship because he kinda felt what his father was going through since he himself became a father. And speaking about being a father, William is a dad to two beautiful daughters, Amara and Wendy. When I was researching about William by watching and listening to most of the interviews about him on YouTube, it caught my attention that there is nowhere he failed to mention about how his daughters have become his life. In his music, it's no different. If there is something that I've come to know about William, is that the guy loves his daughters, and he is willing to do whatever it takes to make sure that they live a life of security and comfort. The father-daughter bond is very tight in his family.
Bro, one thing about you is you love your daughter, bro. How's fatherhood been to you, man?
Dog, it's a blessing, dog. Because that's when you look at your child, not to be vulgar, but you like, these are my nuts. Yep. For real, bro. You like, that's my ball right there. But I love my daughter, dog. There's nothing I wouldn't do for her, dog. Like I'm gonna offer her my, it's not even your job. It's like my responsibility from the start when her mother was pregnant. Like, it's not even something you need to be told as you're expecting a child. You don't need to be told. You know, I wanna introduce you guys to a special someone. But before that, let me introduce you to the other one. You guys know this one, yeah? Now let us introduce you the breadwinner. Now the here. Yeah, that's the guy who runs the house. Is it?
2026 marks William's 9th year in this game of comedy and music. And by the look of things, he is not stopping anytime soon. According to William, his future plans are to continue creating internet content while also venturing into the film industry.
We've received offers from abroad for us to go that side and go there and do act or whatever. But we don't want to go abroad. We want to bring abroad to Africa.
Yeah.
Because States. Us, we want to bring them here. You understand?
I love that.
In conclusion, the story of William is the story of a kid from Botswana who grew up being bullied because of his looks that made him feel insecure. and would later use his insecurity to make people laugh without saying anything and make millions of pullers while at it. Thank you guys for making it to the end of this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the content. And just as the way William likes to say in his outros, put some respect on the name.
It's the William to the last.